Forget what you heard. Yeah, boy!
Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Forget What You Heard. I'm Aaron.
And I'm Luke.
And today we're continuing the rundown of NFL rosters and divisions. We have a great time doing it. I hope you guys like listening. Which division are we taking down today?
AFC East.
Ooh, snore good.
Yeah, normally they're kind of stink. It's just the Patriots have been running that division for years and years. But we got some up-and-coming teams. Buffalo took the division last year. Looked like a true contender. Looked like a real solid team. And then the Dolphins, another team to look forward to in 2021. You know, development of Tua, then bringing in some more offensive weapons. And then the Jets, you know, they look like they're building something bright, or at least trying to. And Robert Saleh was a great addition. So this division's looking real nice. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, it's definitely very, very different this year.
Yeah, more competitive.
Yeah, it looks cool, man. I'm looking forward to getting into this deep dive.
For sure. I guess you want to touch on Buffalo?
Bills Mafia.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, you know, they won the division last year. They're basically bringing everyone back. You know, they got Josh Allen, the Stallion, Devin Singletary, Zach Moss, Stephon Diggs, Emmanuel Sanders is a new addition. Cole Beasley's there. Dawson Knox, you know, Gabriel Davis, bringing back their offensive line. They added some defensive line help in the draft with Carlos Basham, or Boogie. And, you know, they got a very solid secondary. And you know what? They're looking to run it back and maybe get a little... They didn't really change that much, you know. They kind of kept they're going to run it back. But, oh yeah, and Gregory Rousseau, they drafted him as well. And they have A.J. Espinoza. They should have a good, solid defensive line there, get after the quarterback. But yeah, they're going to run it back, man. You know, I love Josh Allen. Stephon Diggs.
Did you see Josh Allen at training camp?
Oh, he gained some weight?
He has a visor now. You can't see his eyes. It looks pretty sick.
Oh, like on his helmet?
Yeah.
What color?
Like the amber one that's like reflective.
I thought you couldn't do that if you were a quarterback.
I don't know. Maybe they changed the rules or only for practice.
For training camp.
But it looks sick, honestly. Maybe he's on a different wavelength.
Maybe he's trying to be cool, man, but I like it.
It was swaggy. I was like, dang. He's ready to go. Got that chip on his shoulder.
I don't think he can wear it during the game.
I just want to mention it looked cool.
Michael Vick used to do that, but then they said he couldn't do it no more. Because defense has to read your eyes.
Pretty much brought back the same guys. You mentioned it. Extremely effective receiving group. You know, Allen can throw to Beasley, Diggs, and John Brown last year at any time, at any point. They were very consistent. You lost John Brown, replacing him with Emmanuel Sanders. Very reliable target, very reliable hands. Great veteran. Just two spots that I do want to mention that they do need to improve upon, and that is their tight end position with Dawson Knox. I don't think their offense is really funneled to get targets to the tight end. It's more of just, you know, get it out wide or let Josh Allen run. But if he's able to step up and improve a little bit in this offense, you know, it adds a different element to this already deadly offense. And then the other one I want to mention is the backfield. I think there's a lot of potential in the backfield if they're able to find a bell cow and just run a bell cow approach. I mean, the question is whether if Zach Moss or Devin Singletary are capable of doing that. But if you are, in my opinion, I think Zach Moss is the better back. So if he's able to command, 70-80% of the touches, Singletary's 30%. I think that would be huge for Buffalo in their running game, because they relied way too much on Josh Allen passing it and Josh Allen running it towards the end of last year, which I think dampened their upside.
My fear with Buffalo is that maybe they don't take that next step. You know what I mean?
What do you think hampers him? What do you think's going to hold him back?
Honestly, I have a fear, maybe an irrational fear, that Josh Allen takes a step back.
After taking such a big leap, you don't think he's able to sustain that?
I don't know, man. I have a weird feeling. I mean, I want him. I think he'll be fine, but I just have like this feeling that maybe he takes a step back.
Step back as in?
Not as significant, just not as good. Maybe more picks. He doesn't take care of the ball as well. Like maybe defenses, kind of know what to expect from Josh Allen now.
Yeah, I could see it.
And Emmanuel Sanders isn't very good. He's old.
Well, people would say that about John Brown before last year.
Yeah, I guess you're right. But I like the point you made about the running backs. I think it's important that they have Matt Breida?
Yeah.
You think he's got a shot to get in this committee?
Yeah, if they do the committee approach, he'll definitely get touches.
I don't want that. I like Devin, but, I want to see we didn't get to see a lot of Zach Moss last year, and I want to see him.
Do you think they do the committee approach because they don't believe Zach Moss or Singletary are alphas?
I think they like them both because they're both they're different. They're different but similar.
I think Zach Moss is just a bigger version of Devin Singletary.
Yeah. Yeah, I think but Devin Singletary I think is more elusive.
Devin Singletary is not very elusive at all.
Yeah, he is. Go watch his highlights. He's a freak sometimes. You never watched him in college.
Maybe it's agility. Maybe he lacks elusiveness or agility, one of those. It just doesn't have that burst. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe, what do you have the record being?
13-4.
Wow.
Yeah, going off the record, you can't really see. Unless Josh Allen takes a step back, it's hard to see them kind of regressing from last year. It's the same team. They just added depth in the draft, and their secondary is very good. Tre'Davious White, Levi Wallace, Teron Johnson, Jordan Poyer, Micah Hyde. Last year they were one of the best defenses, and then you still have Josh Allen. And Stephon Diggs. He's the ultimate for this offense.
And Ed Oliver is going to take another step.
Yeah,
he's going to be a beast.
Yeah, he's a stud.
I don't know, man. For me, that's fine. I have them going 12-5, so just one game difference.
Yeah. If you look at their schedule, too, it's not like it's, crazy opponents.
They got an easy schedule?
Yeah, we got the Jets twice, and it's not hard. I think they have the NFC South. Not as scary anymore. Atlanta, New Orleans without Breeze, Carolina.
Tampa Bay?
Just Tampa. That's a loss, but those other ones are
still going to New Orleans ain't no joke. Going to Atlanta ain't no joke.
I don't know. They're
Maybe
better than those teams.
I don't know, man. Yeah, they are. They should win, but 12-5. Make the playoffs. My question is, man, I don't know. I think they need consistency on the running back, and they need someone else to step up on that wide receiver core.
Dawson Knox. Oh, Gabriel.
Yeah, Gabriel Davis is the one.
Yeah.
I like Isaiah McKenzie, too.
Yeah, I expect Gabriel Davis to be pretty relevant.
Well, and they have the Stevenson guy from U of H.
Cole Beasley's reliable. Diggs is one of the best.
It's really just, yeah. Josh Allen takes another step. They could definitely go, 13-4.
What's your bold prediction for Buffalo?
Mitch Trubisky ends up ending the season as the starting quarterback for the Bills.
Dang, man.
Psych!
No way.
I got, we talked about the running back consistency. I think they go with Zach Moss. What was he, a third-round draft pick, second-round draft pick?
Yeah, third.
So give him the reins, see what he can do for a while, and I think he makes the most of it, and he has 1,200-plus yards and 10-plus touchdowns.
So you think he takes over that backfield?
Yeah.
Full force.
Because Devin Singletary also has fumbling issues.
Yeah. He's just not very
good.
And
he's been around. What is it, his fourth year?
Yeah, he's had opportunities. I could see it. I would hope to see it. That's what they need to do is just they need a
Is
number.
that bold? Or is that mild juice?
It's mild. It's mild to bold
Is
because
it spicy?
it's you can project that and it could make sense, but
I don't think a lot of people believe that when I
What-
say that they would believe that.
yeah, like
I
1210 would be like an alpha running back.
I forget, is a bold prediction something that you believe?
No,
Or are you just saying something?
no, it's maybe
I think you have to partially believe it for it to be your bold prediction.
you have to believe it will. It could happen. 10% chance, but not necessarily like this is what's gonna happen. That's what makes it bold.
Yeah, I mean, it could happen, man.
It could though. That's
Yeah.
the whole thing.
What's your bold prediction going on for the Bills?
Buffalo Bills in 2021 win the Super Bowl.
What?
Yeah, I'm taking. I think the one thing they lacked last year to help them get over the top was a rushing game. If Zach Moss is the guy, like you
You're
mentioned,
scratching my back
Yeah.
again, dude. Thank you.
if Zach Moss is a guy, he takes over, has a good year. I think that's their only lacking element to this team making the Super Bowl. I mean, they were the AFC Championship last year against the Chiefs, kind of got beat real good. But it's basically Josh Allen dropping back, looking for digs, looking somewhere to throw, or he's taking and running. It's just not very efficient, offense. But if you're able to establish something on the ground, play action, get Josh Allen out of the pocket, it's just a recipe for success. So I feel like they're going to establish a run game, get that going, and make a run at the Super Bowl for my bold prediction.
Do you think Emmanuel Sanders will have a big impact?
Maybe down the stretch, like maybe he becomes like a reliable target, like comfortable target to Josh Allen because he's a vet and he's been there in big moments. But you mentioned him, Gabriel Davis. I expect him to be very involved in this offense for
I
sure.
don't think they have enough weapons.
I think they're solid.
Maybe solid, but I mean, we know what Cole Beasley, we know what Emmanuel Sanders is.
Cole Beasley's not bad. He's a good player.
He's
real solid.
He's a very solid player.
Yeah.
I mean, he's reliable, but
I mean, what do you really need?
the playmaker, man.
Diggs will get you 1,500 yards, 13, 15 touchdowns.
Maybe it's Gabriel Davis and Isaiah McKenzie, the wild cards. It's Gabriel Davis, man.
I think he's going to be good, involved at least.
Because Emmanuel Sanders, I don't know his injury history. I don't know if he finishes the season.
Why are you so concerned with him?
He's old and washed. What did he do on the Saints?
He had a decent year, I think, didn't he? When he played.
Over 500 yards?
I don't know, but, when I watched him, it seemed like he was fine.
Not me. It looks like
But
he's
he was
on...
with Drew Brees. Get him a live arm and Josh Allen. Maybe
Drew Brees is live.
His arm wasn't very live.
I mean, it wasn't as live as it once was, but
It's not Josh Allen.
Josh Allen's got a live rocket on there.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on. Who we got next?
Miami Dolphins.
Can you make a dolphin sound? That was pretty good. You're pretty good at sound effects, man.
Yeah, I'm good at little animal noise.
Oh, we got a dog. Okay. The Miami Dolphins, led by Tua Tagovailoa, the quarterback, the young gun, the mystery machine. Running back, Myles Gaskin. He had a pretty decent year last year, seeing if he looks like he's going to be the starter. Devontae Parker, Will Fuller, Jalen Waddle, Mike Gesicki. Some very solid weapons for the young man. Oh, don't forget Preston Williams. Oh, Jakeem Grant. Decent offensive line. But what I'm looking at is the defense, baby. They got Christian Wilkins. Oh, a young gun. They drafted him out of Miami, Jalen Phillips. Traded for Bernardrick McKinney. They got Xavier Howard, Byron Jones. Man, it's pretty juicy on the defensive end. It looks pretty juicy on offense, but a lot of questions there. What do you think? What are you thinking about this team?
Yeah, offensively, a lot of question marks. What does Will Fuller do in this offense? Signing a one-year deal. Bringing Myles Gaskin back, not really drafting a running back to compete. What does he look like next year? He looked real good 2020. You think he's able to establish himself as a workhorse in 2021?
Miles?
Yeah.
I think he can.
Me too.
I think he can and he will.
Me too. I feel like he's got a lot of people doubting him. I think he's just going to soak it all in and really show people what he's worth.
I'm not going to lie. I thought he stunk last year.
Like
I thought
watching
he was
him?
just like a pass catcher.
Like when you watched him play?
I mean, he just caught a lot of passes. I don't know how he is as a runner.
Yeah.
Is he good?
Yeah.
Is he a little guy?
Probably, 200 pounds, 205?
That's the only thing that worries me, man. I don't know if he's every down guy.
Yeah. Well, they have Malcolm Brown to be kind of their goal line guy, maybe.
What about Salvon Ahmed?
I mean, you think he's going to do anything?
How do you pronounce his name?
Ahmed?
How do people get that? There's no Ahmed in his name.
Myles Gaskin's 5'10", 200 pounds.
Oh, he's tiny.
He had 584 rushing yards, 3 touchdowns, 388 receiving yards, 2 touchdowns.
How many games?
10 games. That's pretty good for a weapon out of the backfield. I mean,
yeah, that's not bad. I didn't know. I mean, he's a little guy, but the jury's out. I'm gonna bet that he does have a pretty good season.
Yeah, I believe it. And then getting back to Tua in the passing game, they brought in Waddle. Gesicki was his most reliable target last year. To me, he's more of a receiver than a tight end. He's very athletic. He's a very good target underneath for Tua. It's just, what can we look forward to in 2021 in this passing game? They're very inconsistent last year, kind of underperformed offensively. But I think they're going to improve with the weapons they brought in. They kind of built up their offensive line in the 2020 draft, so they didn't really spend much capital in this year's draft other than the tackle out of Notre Dame, Liam Eichenberg, who's graded real high. I think he should start from day one, but I do think they can win some games. You mentioned that their defense is real strong. One of my favorite players in the league is Jerome Baker. One of their linebackers went to Ohio State. He's a stud. He makes plays. He's very strong. Yeah, it's a lot of question marks, but I'm looking forward to seeing how they perform in 2021.
Is Raquan Davis the guy from Alabama?
Yeah.
Is he free?
Not really.
How long has he been in the league?
Wow, like 4 or 5 years. It's been a while, hasn't it?
Jalen Phillips is an X factor, though.
Is he?
He could potentially be a freak.
Yeah, I think he is.
The rookie?
I think he's a really good pass rusher.
I think he's a project, but if he hits, man, that'll put him over the top. Xavier Howard led the league in interceptions. Byron Jones is a freak of nature as well. Eric Rowe's been around the league for a while. But let's not forget Andrew Van Ginkel.
Winkle?
Is it Winkle?
No, it's Ginkel.
You pronounce the G with a W? Andrew Van Winkle looks like he's going to lose his job to Jalen Phillips, which is sad.
That's not sad. Phillips should definitely start, man.
Yeah, maybe.
Dude, he's good, man. Best pass rusher in the draft.
Who do you think is going to lead the Dolphins in receiving yards?
My heart says Devontae Parker, but my head says Mike Gesicki.
Who has more receiving yards, Will Fuller or Jalen Waddle?
Receiving yards?
Yeah.
Fuller.
Receptions?
That's tough. They're very similar, but I think if Waddle plays in the slot, he might beat Fuller in those categories.
I'm hearing there's some free agency bust talk about Fuller. You think that's a possibility, a flop?
Yeah, I think so. I wouldn't think as much without Jalen Waddle, but I think with Gesicki already taking up a lot of those targets in the middle, Parker on the outside, and then now with Waddle in the slot, it's going to be tough.
I think Will Fuller's going to be fine.
Because Tua's not known for his big arm. He's more of a field stretcher. I mean, last year he wasn't really with the Texans. He was more of a possession receiver, but they have that with Parker.
I still don't know what kind of quarterback Tua is, honestly, in the pros. Does anyone?
I don't think nobody knows, man. Yeah.
We haven't seen him with full health and a full offseason. I'm kind of curious, man. He looks like a Russell Wilson just physically, and he's a lefty. I mean, I don't know. It's just going to be... That's what I'm really looking forward to this season is just seeing Tua. I really like the Dolphins' colors.
Yeah.
Like their scheme and their logo.
Me too. I wish they would wear their throwbacks more often.
Oh, yeah, those were cool.
They do it like once or twice a year, but they're dope.
Like the ones with Dan Marino?
No, I think they're later.
Wait, the ones where the Dolphin has a helmet on? Or is that the ones they have now? No, they don't have helmets now.
No, the one with the Dolphin, but it's like aqua green and they have like the white and orange little stripe on their sleeve.
Yeah.
Those are sick.
But does the Dolphin have a helmet on?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the best one.
Yeah, they do. I think it was like pre-Ricky Williams. I don't know if Dan Marino wore them or not. I think it was before then too.
Before Dan?
Yeah.
That's long ago.
I don't know. I'm not a Miami fan. I don't know. So, but they're cool and they should wear them more. That's all I'm trying to get at.
Yeah, I agree.
Where do you have Miami finishing record-wise this year?
9-8.
No. Okay, so a little step up.
Just like I said, I don't know what Tua's going to bring to the table.
Is he the biggest question mark to you? Like, so do they go where Tua goes? Say he has a good year. Do you think they could finish better than 9-8?
Yes. I think he could, add, if he's really good, they could potentially be 11-win. If he's really bad, they could be like a 7-win, you know what I mean? He could swing the pendulum. So I'll put him like right in the middle, like if he's average.
But say Tua struggles, do you think this defense is strong enough to keep him afloat around the playoffs?
I'm very, very confident in this defense. I really like their secondary. I like their linebacking core. And I really like their young, pass rushers. I think they're solid. And I think, what's their coach's name?
Brian Flores.
Yeah, I like him.
From the Belichick tree.
Yeah, I like him a lot.
Yeah, he's good. He brings a lot of energy.
He's like my favorite head coach.
Yeah, he's up there. He's very likable.
Behind.
Let me guess.
Go ahead.
AFC or NFC?
AFC.
I'm going to say Vic Fangio, but that's dumb. Oh, Urban Meyer?
No. No.
Mike Tomlin?
No.
AFC?
Yeah.
Andy Reid, John Gruden?
John Gruden. Just because I know you don't like him. I really want to know the defensive coordinator. We were watching the Mic'd Up NFL on NFL Network. I want to know the defensive coordinator.
For the Redskins, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Or
but I think it was like
team.
a couple of years ago. He looks familiar. He used to be a head coach, I feel like.
Yeah.
But he was on the sideline saying he wanted to get butt naked. I'm playing butt naked. I want you guys to play butt naked right now.
Yeah, right now it's Jack Del Rio, so it's not him.
I forget his name, but he kept telling his players to play naked.
Is it Greg Manuski?
I don't know, but that guy was awesome. He was screaming on the sideline to get naked and go play. I want y'all to play naked now. Loosey-goosey, let it all hang loose, baby. That was like the funniest mic'd up I've ever heard. He's my favorite defensive coordinator.
Yeah, that was a good moment.
Sure. That was awesome.
So you have them going 9-8.
Yes, what do you got?
I have them going 10-7. Just looking at the schedule, I think there's 10 winnable games and possibly 11, or they could probably only win 9. Who knows? It's hard to tell, but I'll project them going 10-7. I think they can possibly slide into the wild card game, depending on what happens out in the AFC West. A couple question marks with Tua and the offense, and, is this defense able to be one of the top defenses? There's too many variables for me to give more than 10, so what's your bold prediction?
Bold prediction is that the Miami Dolphins have a top 5 defense.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, like I said.
For, rush, pass, turnovers?
Overall.
Just defensive rating?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I also think they will get a lot of force a lot of turnovers, especially in the interception department.
Who's going to be the star player on the defense for this top 5 defense?
Well, I think we all know. Byron Jones.
So he's going to be...
Last year was Xavier Howard. This year it's going to be Byron Jones.
Okay, I
think Xavier, you know how he had 8 picks last year?
Yeah.
He'll have 4, but Byron will have around 8, 9, 7. And I like their linebackers a lot. I think they're all very solid.
Yeah, I like Jerome Baker. I'll mention it again.
You don't like Broderick?
No, not as much.
Do you like Ogba?
Emmanuel Ogba, he's more of a defensive end. He's good.
Him. I like him. And Eric Rowe's been around. I don't know who's Javon Holland. Javon?
Yeah, the pick from Oregon, safety. Yeah,
Like
Brandon Jones is still there too, a free safety for Miami Dolphins.
Byron?
No, Brandon Jones.
Oh, Brandon.
Yeah, good player.
Yeah, I think Byron Jones is in the conversation for Defensive Player of the Year.
Oh gosh.
You don't like Byron?
No, it's bold. I think it's fine. I think it could be good, but talking very highly right now.
What's your bold prediction?
Tua silences the doubters. Throws for 4,200 yards and 30 touchdowns.
I thought you were just questioning him.
Nah, what? But this is my bold prediction.
You said 4,200 yards?
Yeah.
And how many
30
touchdowns?
touchdowns.
How many picks?
9.
Completion percentage?
68.7.
That'd be a heck of a year, man.
Yeah.
I hope that bold prediction comes true.
Yeah, I think he's very efficient. I think he's able to command the offense. He looks good. He looks healthy. This is me talking boldly. This isn't necessarily what I think is going to happen. But, yeah, he has a good year. He's able to funnel some targets to Gesicki, Waddle, Parker. And, you know, it's going to be a fun, exciting Dolphins team, offensively and defensively.
Yeah, I like that. Let's start the the bandwagon's probably been going for a while, but I want to be a part of it. Chugga chugga, Tua. Is that a good one?
Yeah.
Thanks. Yeah, I'm big, and I'm actually another thing I'm really curious about is the running back situation.
Jared Dokes.
Where's he? Oh, Dokes.
Yeah.
I just hope they give it to Myles Gaskin a lot, man.
Malcolm Brown. He's gonna get involved.
He's always a ball hog.
Yeah, he's gonna be a ball hog.
He's a disruptor, man. He's a vulture.
But he's not bad.
He went to UT. I like him.
He's good around goal line and short yardage. But I think Gaskin's gonna be the most involved for sure.
Who was the starting running back going into last year? Breida?
Jordan Howard.
Really?
Wasn't it?
Weird. What happened? Breida got hurt?
He just didn't really do much.
And then Myles Gaskin just took over? Was he a rookie last year?
I think so.
Yeah, I got high hopes for Myles, too. I just like the Dolphins, man.
Yeah, they're fun, young, and exciting.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Where are we going next? The New England Patriots. Wow.
Whoa.
They made so many moves, man. My head's spinning, man. I didn't know that was Bill Belichick's. He's gone a little crazy, but I like it because you got to do something if you want to start winning. So you know what he did? He brought in Nelson, Aguilar, Kendrick Bourne, Jonnu Smith, Hunter Henry. The list just goes on and on. Kyle Van Noy brought him back. Matt Judon from Baltimore. It's just wild. You ever thought you'd see the day? It was like Bill Belichick went on a spending spree with no remorse. You ever think you'd see this?
Nah, I never thought so, man. He's always stayed true to his New England ways, but seeing this happen in the offseason is kind of a scary thought, an idea, and sight. I think it's kind of scary.
Scary for the New England fans or for the rest of the NFL?
For the NFL. Because you've never seen it. He doesn't do this. This is out of the norm. You're just seeing the New England Patriots be so good for so long and then Belichick make all these moves. It's just, he's got something up his sleeve, and it's got me unnerved.
I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed with any of the signings, really.
Well, it's
Nelson,
not necessarily like an impression. It's just the fact that he went out and did these things that, it's not normally something he does. Like, the names aren't big names, but the fact that he, like, brought in 6'7", one of the top free agents of their positions.
He had to.
Just strange.
He had to.
He
You don't
didn't
got
have
Tom
to.
Brady anymore, man. He can't just build around him no more. He's got Cam Newton to build around, so he needs help. Tom didn't need that help.
Tom had help.
They got him help for sure, but not as much as Cam Newton and Mac
Cam
Jones
Newton
would.
needs help, for sure, I agree, yeah.
Mentally or physically?
Both.
Go on.
I mean, we know Cam's a beast, running the ball at the goal line, but, passing inconsistencies are very disappointing.
He tore it down. He
Hmm.
restructured his throwing motion.
Yeah, that's because he was hurt, not because he stunk.
He restructured it, man.
He had to.
No, he's looking like MVP Cam in 2015.
Maybe
That's what
not.
the reports are telling me out of Boston.
I don't believe it.
Mm-hmm.
It's too early, man.
Sal Pal.
It's all talk now. No, it's
Sal
not
Pal.
Sal Pal.
He's the
He's
Eagles.
way too good to be in Boston, man. Those guys are bums.
I don't know who the reporter is.
I forget his
Jackie
name.
McMullen? She's in Boston Celtics.
He's not, but yeah, I don't know. I think it's just surprising that he did that in offseason. But they are also getting some players back from opting out. Dante Hightower.
I don't know.
Oh, Patrick Chung, but then he got arrested and retired.
What did he get arrested for?
Cocaine or something.
Selling it or just doing it?
No, he had like a whole bunch. I mean, they definitely upgraded tight end and receivers, regardless of what you think. I mean,
Slight upgrade.
that's way better upgrade.
Nelson stinks.
You go from Jacoby Myers and Demir Bird to Kendrick Bourne and Nelson Aguilar. That's an upgrade.
It's definitely an upgrade, but
You go from Devin Asiasi, Ryan Izzo to Jonnu Smith and Hunter Henry.
it's definitely an upgrade. I'm just not disagreeing with that. I'm just saying it's a slight upgrade.
I think
Especially
it's pretty good.
Nelson. Nelson's not a good wide receiver, and we all know it.
I mean, he's just coming off a career year. 800 yards, 8 touchdowns with
Did you
Derek Carr.
He runs a straight line.
He's open. He catches it.
I don't know.
I mean,
man.
if you can have 800 yards, 8 touchdowns with Derek Carr, I mean, you can't be bad.
Derek Carr is not bad.
It's still, I mean, it'd be hard to put up those numbers. What else is there? Oh, I do want to mention their offensive line is very underrated. It's super strong, super good. Isaiah Wynn, Michael Onwenu, David Andrews, Shaq Mason, and then they traded back for Trent Brown, got him back on the team. It's strong, man. I'm looking forward to the Patriots. I think they could be a lot better than people think.
I've got a few concerns.
Okay.
Why are people thinking that Sony Michel's going to take all the backfield?
I don't think anyone.
I was reading.
Well, you need
And
to get off that.
a bold prediction was that Sony Michel has 1,200 yards and takes over the backfield. They didn't mention Damian Harris, though, at all, so maybe it was an old article.
No one in that backfield's having 1,200 yards.
Wrong.
No matter who starts, it's not going to happen. They've got 5 running backs who are going to play.
Sony Michel has a lazy eye.
James White, Rex Burkhead, Damian Harris, Sony Michel, Ramondre
Rex
Stevenson.
Burkhead ain't there no more.
Yeah, just too many guys. Patriots like to move guys around. I know last year no one played more than 181 snaps across the whole year. So it's just a revolving door. It's always been that way. James White has his roles. Damian Harris, Sony Michel are going to touch the ball. So
Stupid.
Patriot way, dog.
Wide receivers, it's 9:04. The Patriots wide receivers still stink and lack.
I think they're going to be running a lot of 12 personnel, though, with Henry and Jonnu on the field.
I mean, I like Jonnu. Hunter Henry's all right. I think he'll be the tight end to have.
Who?
Hunter Henry.
I don't want anyone.
I don't want anyone in this offense except for... I'll save that for later.
Okay.
A little surprise special.
All right, let's talk about the defense. Their strongest point, in my opinion, really good defense. I think they're going to get back to 2019 ways. Very underrated secondary. Stephon Gilmore's elite. Jonathan Jones and J.C. Jackson at the other corner spots, very good. Kyle Duggar, who was really good last year as a rookie, is going to improve even more. He's going to be one of the best strong safeties in the league. And Devin McCourty, all reliable. Been there, won championships with them. Very smart. And then bringing back Kyle Vanoy, Matthew Judon on the outside with Dante Hightower up the middle. Bringing him back is huge. They added Devon Godshaw and Henry Anderson on that front line too. So very, very solid defense. They're going to be bringing some pressure, going to be wrecking havoc like we're used to seeing. I think that kind of propels them into competing and being a solid team.
They have Jalen Mills?
Yeah.
Is that new?
No, he signed with them in free agency.
He's a safety?
Yeah.
Wow, yeah, this looks like a top 10 very solid defense to me.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I like them a lot this year, defensively.
Patriots, I still root against them, man.
Yeah, I don't care for them still. Maybe it's Belichick.
No, I like Belichick and his son.
Maybe it's Josh McDaniels.
Yeah, I don't like... Have you ever seen Bill Belichick's son?
Yeah, he's got a bowl cut or a mullet, right?
Do you think he was ever hugged by Bill as a kid?
Yeah.
He talks and looks like he talks like his dad already, and he's like 20-something, maybe 30.
What does he do for the Patriots?
I think he's like a assistant,
like a
coach.
Personnel.
Yeah, assistant for like a defensive coordinator or something.
I just remember seeing him, like Bill was introducing him. He looked like some guy he found on the way to the training facility.
Yeah, he looked like a homeless guy. But
there's no way.
His interviews are like him too. He like shows no emotion, and he's pretty cool. One day he's gonna be a great head coach. Doubt it. What's your bold prediction for the New England Patriots?
We going bold or record?
You can go record.
Yeah, I have New England going 9-8, which I'm gonna be completely wrong on, because this team's either gonna be really good or really not very good, in my opinion.
I'm gonna go. Would you say 9-8?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say 7-10.
Is there any reason that they have a losing record?
Yeah, I have a bold prediction.
Would that be third? Would that be behind Miami and Buffalo?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, me too.
I have my bold prediction is that Cam Newton starts and finishes the year.
Really?
They sit Mac Jones.
No Mac Jones?
Nope.
What if Cam struggles? You're saying he doesn't struggle?
Yeah, I think he rushes for 1,000 yards.
10 touchdowns?
Yeah. I think they make an offense built like a Lamar Jackson, like the Ravens offense. They basically, because they realize that Cam Newton has limitations, but he's still very exceptional at what he does well if he can stay healthy. So they break down the offense, make it simpler. Cam Newton, I know he is injury prone, but if he can stay healthy, he has 1,000 yards, 10+ touchdowns. He has a good year.
You know what my theory is?
Huh?
With them signing Hunter Henry and Jonnu Smith, it was what they did with Brady to make things simple by bringing in Gronk and Aaron Hernandez. I think this is them trying to reinterpret that, make things easy on Cam Newton, because they can both block, and then they're right there close to the line of scrimmage.
Why were they trying to make things easy for Tom Brady?
Because it's the formula to winning, keeping things simple. When have the Patriots ever gone out of their way to not make things simple? They're always simple, stay true to what you're taught.
I know, but I thought you were saying like they had to make it simple for Tom Brady.
No, I think that's just what.
I really think they have to dumb it down for Cam Newton.
No, I don't think it's dumbing it down. I think it's just like
or making it easier.
Their play style is to try to make it not extremely complex, because Tom Brady even said, like, when he went to Tampa, the whole playbook was way hard to learn. It was way different, not as simple as the Patriots. And I think that's just the way they are, is just keep it simple. Let's just play football. if you notice, like, the routes the receivers runs aren't crazy. Like, they're most of the time they're like crossing routes, slants, outsides. Like, it's nothing insane. I think that's just what they're trying to really get back to, keeping things simple, and it'd be easier for Cam Newton or Mac Jones.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
My bold prediction is Cam Newton gets pulled in the second week of the season. He still has a role with the team. I think he'll still like come in on goal line situations and short yardage situations. But it's going to be Mac Jones' team after week 2. He has a solid rookie year. I think he has a good year. Leaves him 9-8. And then he's deemed as the franchise quarterback moving forward.
Wow. You said week 1 he starts?
No, Cam gets pulled after week 2. Mac Jones starts. I think Cam Newton has the shortest of shortest leashes in the NFL. I think if he doesn't come out performing, I think the Patriots expect to go 3-0 with this schedule. And if he's not performing, if they lose, he's still struggling. They just spent a first-round pick on Mac Jones who can come in and play right now. They'll take Cam out, let Mac Jones run the offense, but I think Cam will still be involved. Goal line, short yardage, special packages, which I think would make sense.
Yeah, I hope that happens.
If he makes the team, he might not even make the 53.
Oh, yeah, he will.
That's another bold one.
Oh, yes, he will.
I don't know.
Didn't he have a guaranteed contract 1 year?
Yeah, so maybe he'll still have a role, but maybe not as a... This is my bold. Cam could definitely have a great year, come out firing. They trade for Julio. Julio and Cam get a rapport. It's solid. They're real good. But that's just my bold prediction.
Yeah, I would love to see Mac.
I think he's going to be decent. I don't know. I get this feeling about him.
Decent, man, yeah. I think he'll be good.
Like, it's weird. And there's reports saying that he looks good.
I mean, what do you mean?
In Boston? I mean, I'd take that for a grain of salt, but...
Like, physically or mentally?
No, just, like, good. Like, running the offense and comfortable. Like, he's adjusting very well. All right, who do we got next? We're moving on.
Oh, to the Jets. Jets. Yes, Jets. We got a whole new look here, brother.
Yeah. Whole new look.
Yeah, man, I love it. Not really. I mean, yeah, it's cool. The rookie, the second pick in the NFL draft, Zach Wilson.
What do you expect from Zach Wilson?
Diaper rash?
You expect him to give you diaper rash?
No, he's going to get diaper rash from all the pressure. And
Is that going to keep him out?
No, he'll play. They're going to throw him in the fire. It looks like their backup's James Morgan.
Yeah.
And Mike White.
Captain James Morgan.
I don't understand. So Zach Wilson's going to be thrown to the Wolves. They got Tevin Coleman.
Man, he's a second-round pick. He should be ready to go.
Tevin Coleman's reunited with his Saleh brother. Corey Davis, baby. Denzel Mims, Jamison Crowder, Elijah Moore, Chris Herndon. They improved their offensive line with Vera Tucker. Their defense has got some, it's got some players on there, man. It's not any just a pushover.
Yeah.
They got, Quinnen Williams, who blesses himself when he sneezes, which is a great, great sign. Have you ever seen that video?
Bless you.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. Vinny Curry. They got C.J. Mosley. I think he sat out last year, right? For COVID.
Yeah. He'll be back.
Gerard Davis. You got LaMarcus Joyner. Marcus May. It's solid. It's nothing, too great, but... it's a whole new look, and if I was a Jets fan, I'd be excited. You don't have to deal with Crazy Eyes, Adam Gase. You don't have to deal with... Sam Darnold will probably be pretty salty about, but this is like a whole brand new slate. Basically, they're just, and they got some stars, but really, if Zach Wilson's a bust, they're back at square one. So it's a lot of pressure on Zach Wilson. Like I said, if you can't handle it, you're going to have diaper rash, boys.
Yeah, for sure. I think he plays all 17 games, whether he's good or if he's bad. He's going to have a long leash. Just let the boy play. Let the boy get acclimated.
He's going to get popped.
But the Jets, man. Oh, the Jets. everyone's favorite punching bag. Pretty awful last year in 2020. Bad coaching, poor QB play, injuries. Just overall a terrible team. I mean, it didn't have really anything going for them.
They turned it on at the end of the year to lose the first pick.
Yeah, that's
the Jets for you.
That's not a good thing. By turning it on, you mean being Reeds.
Yeah, being Reeds.
Yeah. But I expected it to be a lot better with Robert Saleh, much better coach than Adam Gase. I think he's really a good coach for this team. They need someone to really not hold anything back, need that aggressiveness, need that loud voice.
Hey!
Yeah. I think they rebound nicely. They brought some weapons in. Elijah Moore is good. I think they killed the draft. I think they had one of the best drafts in the whole league.
I concur.
My worrisome is their DBs. Marcus May's solid, but Blisson Austin, Jalavin Guidry, and Bryce Hall is a good player. He just was a 5th-round pick, so I mean he's a good player. He'll be their best corner, but it's still very weak, very soft. And the Jets are gonna have to score a lot of points.
You said, what was the name you said at corner?
Javelin Guidry.
Is he a starter?
Slot corner. Who's your slot corner?
I have Bless Austin, Bryce Hall, and then Corey Ballantyne and Jason Pinnock.
Gosh, that's terrible. Ballantyne was the Giants pick, and he was one of the worst corners in the NFL.
Yeah, they have Lamar Jackson.
I have
That's third string.
Javelin Guidry.
Who is that?
Corner.
I don't know. Maybe he's new.
But, I mean, their front defensive line, Carl Lawson, Sheldon Rankins, Quinnen Williams, Vinnie Curry.
Not bad.
Pretty good.
Yeah, not bad.
And C.J. Mosley and Blake Cashman are back, so.
Is Gerard Davis not good?
No.
He is good.
The Lions guy?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
He's
if the
good.
Lions don't pick up your 5th-year option and let you walk, you're not a good player, mate. He was their 1st-round pick, and they just let him walk for free.
Gerard Davis is good. Watch.
He's not.
Did you ever watch him play?
Yes, he's not good. Maybe if they put him at outside, weak outside linebacker.
I like Gerard Davis.
He's not good. That's the sad thing about it.
Yeah, right. We'll see.
Do you think they should have taken Justin Fields or Zach Wilson?
Justin Fields.
Would you feel much better about this team with Justin Fields?
Yeah, Zach Wilson's never been... Justin Fields has been high profile his whole life. He can kind of handle some big... He played in the national championship. He was a 5-star recruit. Zach Wilson was probably out of Provo, Utah, playing at, Mount Helena's. And he probably got one offer from BYU. Went in there, and then he played very good against bad teams, but against top 25 teams, he was garbage. But I will say this. He's Patrick Mahomes-like.
Whoa, hey.
But I'm not saying he's going to be like that. He has the attributes. I don't know if he has I don't know. He has weird arm talent, I think. That's why they drafted him. It's all about arm talent now.
So is that good news for the receivers? You think you can get these guys the ball?
I don't know.
Okay.
I mean, he's got to, but I don't know how great it's going to look. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm trying to imagine Zach Wilson playing starting quarterback at an NFL game on Sunday and watching it and just imagining how it's going to go. I don't know. He could blow everyone away and then he could stink butt.
Yeah. My biggest concern with the Jets is Zach Wilson. They should at least have a solid backup. They should have kept Darnold, or they should have.
Who's James Morgan?
They should have got go
Blake
sign
Bortles.
I know Case Keenum is signed, but someone like that. Go get Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Go get Blaine Gabbert. Why didn't they draft? They already drafted Zach Wilson.
Yeah, a Fitzpatrick.
Why not get Brock Osweiler?
You say that he's a guy who they should get, which
Paxton
is not true.
Lynch.
Oh, what?
Tavares Jackson.
Oh, gosh. Where do you have them going?
The record?
Yeah.
I have them going 5-12.
Yeah, so do I.
You don't have faith in Zach Wilson?
I mean, that was better than they did last year, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think they improved. They could probably win 6 games. I like Robert Saleh. I think he's going to turn the franchise around. But maybe not this year. I still think they need a little bit more work. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to project this team, but it's a tough division, tough schedule.
I just like it's a new look for everyone, basically, except for the Bills. Everyone looks different.
Pretty much, yeah. New looks.
Bills look the exact same.
Why? You say that like it's a bad thing.
I just think they could have done more.
I think they're fine, man. They're knocking on the door.
Yeah, that's true. So they're probably smart for not.
Don't switch it up, man.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, if it ain't flipping, don't flop it.
Amen.
What's your bold prediction this year for the New York Jet?
Ooh, this one's bold. I think that this year that the wide receiver core, the receiving core for the Jets will emerge as one of the better wide receiver cores in the whole league, young wide receiver cores in the whole league. Corey Davis got some spot. Denzel Mims shows out, and Chris Herndon. And let's not forget about little Elijah Moore out there, man. I think they have a budding stars and they'll build chemistry with a young quarterback. And the sky's the limit for those boys, man. Corey Davis can teach Denzel some ropes. Elijah's going to live life. And I think Chris Herndon finally, please, pulls his head out and uses his talent and becomes a really, really good tight end.
Yeah, I like it. I like it especially because, Jamison Crowder, he's been rumored to be a cap casualty this offseason. Like he's been he's kind of been like their number one alpha for the last 2-3 years. But to me, it's been rumored that he's going to be cut after June 1st to make room for Elijah Moore. So I do like that. Their core's real young. Corey Davis, Denzel Mims, Elijah Moore, that's solid. Like if you gave that to Zach Wilson or Justin Fields to build around, I think that's a good way to do it. Get some young guys with your young QB, let them get a rapport, let them grow together. Yeah, just to have those guys for 2 or 3 years together, I think is a solid idea.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Me too. I like what they did, man. Elijah Vera Tucker, depth on offensive line, give you a shirt up. Michael Carter, running back, just give Zach Wilson weapons, arm talents there. I like what they did to help build that offense up for him, so I like it.
Who's your bold predictions?
Michael Carter and Elijah Moore both start day one and contribute immediately. I mentioned it. I think Jamison Crowder is going to be cut. Elijah Moore is going to slide into the slot. He's going to be the number 2 in that offense behind Corey Davis. We don't even know. Zach Wilson might fall in love with Elijah Moore early and often, and he could be the number 1 guy here, get the most targets.
No.
It's not likely. I'm just saying it is a possibility.
Yeah.
We haven't seen it. And then with Michael Carter, I think he gives him the ability to be good right now. I think right now he's better than Tevin Coleman, Michael P. Ryan, Ty Johnson. Like Michael Carter has the ability to be the guy from day one. And they drafted him. This is a whole new regime, whole new front office. To me, that seems like, they don't necessarily need to use the guys who have been here with P. Ryan and Johnson. Like, we like Michael Carter in this draft, so we took him. That means they're going to play him. And he's a good back. He can play all 3 downs. He's very fast. He's kind of a little guy. So maybe him and Tevin Coleman will kind of be the 1-2. But I think ultimately Michael Carter is going to be the guy who gets the most touches because I think he's got the most potential upside, and he's got a lot of abilities to make this team more than one dimension.
Yeah, I think that would make the Jets a lot more likable if Michael Carter was a starting running back.
Have you seen Michael Carter play? Have you seen his highlights or anything?
Yeah, I watched him and Javonte Williams.
What do you think?
Javonte's better.
No, what do you think about like Michael Carter?
I think he's a great running back.
You impressed?
Yeah, I don't know how North Carolina ended up with both those boys.
Is he? He's like smaller. He's kind of like an MJD. I don't think he's that big, but
well, neither of them are that big. I mean, actually, Javonte Williams is like.
We're talking about Michael Carter.
Who's Michael Carter? I'm just kidding. Yeah, Michael Carter's a good running back. Tevin Coleman's always injured. Ty Johnson just plain stinks. And we already saw Michael Pirine. I mean, he had a couple good games, but he stinks. I mean, I'd like to see Tevin Coleman start, actually.
Why?
I like Tevin.
You're just saying that for fantasy. Is that better for the Jets?
I like Tevin, yeah. Tevin's a good running back.
He's a slasher, man.
Slash and kick.
Good straight line speed, that's it.
What's wrong? You don't like Tevin?
No, I liked him a lot. Like at Atlanta, when he had more juice.
You didn't like him at 49ers?
Well, he just lost his juice. And his juice is literally what he needs to be good. If he doesn't have the juice, he's not going to be very good. And do the Jets run a zone run offense? Do you know?
I don't know.
It's probably like a West Coast.
It's probably Kyle Shanahan.
Yeah, I don't know. That's Michael Carter. I think he'd fit well in that. So,
yeah.
That's what I think, man.
Well, which running back's better, Javonte Williams or Michael Carter?
Better for what?
Just in general?
Javonte Williams.
Yeah, boy.
What about him? He's a backup.
Get ready. Say what you will. Sorry, I didn't want to. We don't have to bring him up anymore.
Yeah, well, we have to get there at AFC West.
We have to get to the AFC West one day.
Then you can start rubbing it off.
Yeah. I plan to. Can't wait to talk about my favorite coach and my favorite team.
You're already getting the icy hot.
John Gruden.
Who?
John Gruden.
Yeah, we can talk about John. And the best tight end in football.
Warren?
Waller.
All right, you got anything else to say?
No, man, I think that wraps it up.
Thank you for listening. That was the AFC East. We're going to keep you posted on the other divisions coming soon. Have a great week. And thank you for listening to Forget What You Heard. Peace, love, and happiness.
Do.